All praise and glory to Yahawah by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone, and all the Akim out there that be pushing the truth with nothing but sincerity in the name of Yahawah by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Hopefully, waking up the hopeful elect, which is the remnant of Israel, starting out with the tribe of Judah all the way down to Issachar, the so called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. So, with that, I got another video. So, wanted today to talk about how powerful the name Yahawah is. You know, that name, the name, better yet, is powerful because I said it before, and felt it. I feel it. And little, like when I say a little testimony, a little not it's like a little dream that I had a couple of nights ago. I think it was. I was so I started off with I guess I was in his clinic, and I was like in the lobby, the waiting room, and I was just I was standing though. I was just there standing, and then the next thing you know, there's two other people. Because been in clinics. There's other chairs where you can sit. Because you'd be waiting on a doctor, and yeah, I know there's two other people. But then I actually looked, and it was Apostle Tahar. And next to him, it looked like he was consulting a. I don't know if he was like a homeless guy, but his clothes were like raggedy. Not Apostle Tahar's, but the person he was talking to. And I wanted to say shalom to the apostle, but I was kind of like, ways shy, kind of like because it's it's Apostle Tahar, so it's not someone you just walk up to, comfortable like that, even though he'll welcome you with open arms if you're, righteously though. But it was just that and then plus two, he was talking to the person next to him though. So I did just, me, I'm the type of person who don't like to interrupt, someone's talking such and such and such, and they stop to look and see what, I don't like to just interfere people's conversations. And I never liked that, so, of course, being the Apostle Tahar, I would just like kind of my ways back though, So then he turned around, well, he looked at my way, towards my way, and I was like, hey, Apostle Tahar. And then he got up and like shook my hand though, and I don't know what he told me though, but I know it was something important what he told me. But I just couldn't. I don't remember though, I just don't know in the dream what he told me though. And to that case, I just know that it was a powerful dream, because in ways there's a lot of assumptions you can make towards the dream though. And I feel like he was telling that person that he was talking to, hey, don't take that vax. And I felt like I was in that lobby and waiting room for the other person to come in. If any other person were to come in, I was going to tell him or her, hey, don't take the vax. Because you know what? Apostle Hart been pushing that, not to take the vaccine. He's all about the MOTB, prophesizing about that, It's really, really important. And it really is. And I felt like he was there telling the guy with the raggedy clothes, hey man, don't take that. Don't take that. So it's 1:44 here. Under Kalingas is 1:44 the time. Well, it's not the actual time, but So that's the thing, I seen that, and I felt like I was waiting for a person to come in too, also to tell him, hey man, don't be taking that vaccine in this clinic. And then I think right after that, also had another dream, because when you dream, then you dream within another dream. And guess I was outside my car, and I told this, and actually camped today. I'll go out to the Akim, too, to Camp Cosmos today. And my kid, he was in the back seat, in his car seat. And then I was like outside the car, and then I looked inside the back seat. He was gone. And I was like, oh shit, well, being a parent, anyone will panic. And so I did. And I looked under the seat. Then I looked and I was like, what the hell, where's he at? And I said, I remember in a dream saying, Yahawah, I said, Yahawah, please help me find my son. And as soon I said Yahawah, my son appeared, boom. And then I woke up. I woke up and my my son was actually next to me, sleeping right there next to me. So I felt like it was, I know it was real powerful, man. And it was within that same dream of Tahar and this. And today I wanted to speak upon how powerful the name is, Yahawah. Because look at, I said that, and then next thing you know, my son right away appeared. So I got some scriptures, man, because people be calling him God or Lord, things like that, man. But guess what, man? And that's, I know people don't read the Bible, because if you knew, you will know precepts within His real name. It's like it's like let's say his name is Michael, right? Some guy's name is Michael. Short name, they call him Mike, but his actual name Michael. So let's say we, instead of calling him Mike or Michael, we call him M.I. Just literally M.I. Be like, what the fuck? That's not my name. Why you call me M.I.? I don't like that shit. Or it'd be like, hey, it's annoying. So how do you think the Most High feels when you call him God and his son Jesus? He don't like that shit, because, and people are so worldly. They be like, no, you call him different names. No, it's not fucking that. If you can't back up what the fuck you say, then shut up. Because no matter what, and I got precepts to actually back up what I'm saying though. So let's get to the first one, which is the Sirach. Sirach, the first chapter. I'm not gonna read the whole precept though, but I'll start off right here where it says, um, right here where it says, for the same things uttered in Hebrew and translated into another tongue have not the same force in them. And not only these things, but the law itself and the prophets and the rest of the books have no small difference when they are spoken in their own language. Exactly. So when you talk the Hebrew, that's the holy language. It has force in it though. Even when, from the difference from God and Yahawah, Yahawah is powerful, has a force to it. You see what I'm saying though? So I just read what it says. It says right there. For the tongue, you know what I mean. So let me read it real quick. Well, I actually read it, but for the same things uttered in Hebrew and translated into another tongue have not the same force. So let's look up the word force real quick. It says physical strength, power to convince the mind, courage, fortitude. A powerful effect or influence. The influence that produces a change in physical. See what I mean? A powerful effect. It is a powerful effect, man. That's the name, Yahawah. You know what I'm saying though? So then what's it called though? Got this from another brother though. You know what I mean? Uh, uh, his name. So it says, when you're writing the Hebrew, you gotta start from the right to the left to right. So look at what it says, Yahawah, the name of our heavenly Father. It means He is, He exists, and He got it from the blue letter Bible, because look at the H3068. So that's strictly from the Bible, man. From the blue letter Bible, which we use. So ain't no denying, you know what I mean, the name though. So that's the Hebrew name of what so-called everyone calls him God. but it's Yahawah from back then what we're calling. So how is it that you're still calling God when there's no force in it? There's no physical strength in that word. You see? So that's the real powerful one though right there, man. So let me get Zephaniah 3 and 9. And it reads, "For then will I turn to the people a pure language, that they may all call upon the name of the Most High to serve him with one consent." A pure language though. Which is the pure language? The holy language. Let's look up the word holy though real quick. That's a luck, yeah. See, look at sacred place or belonging. It's luck, yeah. It says consecrated, sacred, godly. You know what I mean? So like, yeah. But pure, let's look for the word pure then, real quick. Unmixed, absolutely, entirely, without qualification, used informally as complete, perfect. You see, all this though, man, the pure language though, which is the holy though, man, sacred. So why are people using these other languages though? I mean, using the word God, because they don't know no better, man. They're just going based off this person said it, this person will say it, person from back then will say it. But that's just letting you know that they don't even read the Bible, man. We're not supposed to add anything to his name. And it actually tells you that in Proverbs 30 though, man. Let me get Proverbs real quick. So like, yeah, it's actually 5. Oh, let me read 30, Proverbs 30 and 4 and 5. And it says, "He hath ascended up into heaven, or descended, who hath gathered the wind in his fist, who hath bound the waters in a garment, who hath established all the things on the earth. What is his name, and what is his son's name, if thou canst tell?" 5. Every word of the Most High is pure. He is a shield unto them that put trust in him. Let me get 6. Add thou not into his words, lest he reprove thee, and thou be found a liar. So exactly, he said the Most High is pure. And what's the pure language? Back to the, you know what I mean? The Hebrew. It says, "Add thou not into his words," though. So they added on to his words the name, which is God, though. That's not the right one. So anyone saying, "Oh yeah, God," you're being found a liar. And that's just how it works, man. So how the hell you over here, you're being like I was saying before, man, you're saying am I, his name's Michael, but you call him am I. He's not liking that word or that name, so you're offending him and shit. You're annoying him. So how do you think Yahawah feels about that? He don't feel right about that shit. He don't like that. We know his name. Then you find out, oh, his name's Michael. Oh shit, then I'll start calling him Michael instead of am I. It's that simple, man. But people are hard-headed and they don't get it through their head, man. They don't read no Bible. They don't know none of that. You know what I'm saying, though? So, Yahawah, which is the holy language, though, is his name. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Jehovah, like, you know, this Jehovah has a, and then there's the Jiddish, which the Amalekites fucking made that shit. You gotta go way back before that. You see what I'm saying, though? So they got their own Orthodox. The so-called Jewish that live in the land of Israel, Jerusalem. they got their own fucking language though, man. They got their own Orthodox. They ain't nothing to do. Go. They don't even believe in the Mashiach like that. They don't even believe in the Messiah like that. They're waiting on him. But guess what? Them motherfuckers, when Yahawah comes, gonna destroy all of them. Maybe there's a little remnant right there in Jerusalem. They're actually Israelites, but the majority of them, they're Orthodox. They're waiting for the Messiah. And guess what? He gonna come, and he gonna come with the wrath, though. You know what I mean? And they're talking about they're the holy people right there. But how though? How are they the holy people? We actually talked about this in earlier in camp though, that Israel is with Judah, and now promised the new will promise the covenant is the promise. That hasn't happened yet. Because if that would have happened, all them Israel right now would have been at peace. But they all going against each other right there in Israel. So that just goes to show you the new covenant is not happening. It hasn't even happened. Because when it actually does, you know what I mean? Israel and Judah, we're going to be good and we're going to be happy though. And what's going on over there right now, they're going to war within each other, man. They're bombing Gaza, or Gaza was bombing, or some shit like that, man, not too long ago. So what the fuck you talking about? You guys are the holy people, man. So, hopefully this video was edifying. And like I said, Yahawah is the name, though. To the next one, I say, Shalom.